Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Ian from iTech Funds, and today we have here the Google Home Nest Mini, the device. This is the second generation of Google's smart tech device, and today we're going to walk through how to set up the device and then connect it to the Google Home app. So without further ado, let's set up the app and the home device. Okay, so we got here the Google Home Nest Mini. Now we're going to set up the Google Home app on the iPhone with the Google Home Nest Mini. So you need to download the Google Home app first from the App Store if you use the iPhone. So I've already downloaded the app. So now I'm going to open up the Google Home app. So if this is your first time using the Google Home app, you have to allow it to find devices on your local network to connect with your internet. So you're going to click allow, and then also you need to find a Bluetooth device in order in the future to connect with the Google Home Nest Mini. So you're going to click allow, and so now we're in a welcome screen. So with the Google Home Nest Mini, you can control your content and devices from one place. For example, with the Google Home Nest Mini, you can control your YouTube Music, Spotify, or even with your Google Calendar and Google Duo and Philips and Netflix, all with this Smart Assistant app, Smart Assistant device. So you're going to go ahead and get started. So then you choose an account to log in on Google. So go ahead and choose the account that you want to connect the Google Home Nest Mini to your Google account, and then tap I agree. And then the next screen here is to allow notification. So you can get important notifications from your home devices, or you can also change it at any time in the settings in the future. So for this, we're going to continue first. And then of course the iPhone, the app to allow to send notifications, request for allow or don't allow. So then here finally we can create a home, or you can do other things in the app here, where we have other tabs below devices, automation, activity, and settings. So here we're going to start with create home. So tap create home. So go ahead and give your home a nickname. We're going to name this home for this video here, and then we're going to tap next. So then you add the home address. So if you're using like Google Maps, or you need any other devices to link with your location, then it will be accurate and help Google in this area. So go ahead and add your address here. And then when you fill in the address, or you decide to skip, you can go ahead. But we have already filled in the address, so tap next. And then for this iPhone, it asks us whether you like to use the Google Home to connect with the Bluetooth. So if you're already on the Bluetooth and already connecting to the app, so you just tap close. And then now we're going to pair the iPhone with the Google Nest Mini. So go ahead and add favorites here. Add your devices or actions for quick access. Add favorites. The action here is assistant. So we're going to check it. And then we tap save. And then we're going to go next to devices. So here you can add any Google device to your Google Home app. So we're going to add device here to pair with the Google Nest Mini. So then you see here there are a few options. We have the Meta enabled device, Google Nest or partner device, or work with Google Home. So for us with the Google Nest Mini here, we're going to go with the second one, the middle one, which is Google Nest or partner device. We're going to tap this. So you can add more homes. So we're going to go ahead with this home that we have created and then tap next. And then here there's the part on location access. So to detect the nearby Wi-Fi and Bluetooth signals and determine your location during your home or device setup process. So tap next for precise location. And then here with the iPhone, whether you want to allow Google Home to use your location. And then you're going to continue. And so then you need to turn on your Bluetooth to improve the connection. So if you haven't turned on your Bluetooth, go ahead and turn it on. Or you can go to settings. If not, then you now start looking for devices. So it looks like the Google Home, the Nest Mini is not on. So to turn on, so now we're going to add the device, the Google Home Nest Mini. So that's the introduction from the Google Home Nest Mini. Now we're going to add the device to the Google Home app. So tap add device. And then you see here in the middle, we have these three selections here to set up device. We're going to go with the middle, Google Nest or partner device. Or you can create another home. We're going to go with the home that we have created. So tap next. And then now you start looking for device. So then you see Nest Mini has been found. So it asks whether you're going to set up. So for this video, we're going to go with next. And then you will connect to Nest Mini. So you see the color changes from white to blue. And then it asks, do you hear the sound? So obviously we heard the sound. So tap yes. If not, then tap try again. So tap yes, and then it asks whether you want to help improve Nest Mini to be part in their diagnostic to share device stats and crash reports. So it's up to you. You can choose no thanks or yes, I'm in. And then you ask where is this device now, because this will help you to organize your device, the location. So here there's a lot of options here to choose which area in the house that you are, from outside in the backyard, back garden, to inside dining area, family room, bedroom, kitchen, living room, and master bedroom. So now we're going to go with this location here that we are in. So we're in the living room, and then tap next, and then you can connect to the Wi-Fi. So then the Google Home Nest Mini will connect to your Wi-Fi. And it's quite interesting, you can see the dots actually moving, and then now it's connected. So then go ahead and select the language. So because this is in Malaysia, the English Malaysia is not recognized here, so we will choose another English. So go ahead and select the language wherever you are. For us here, we're going to go with English Singapore, and then tap next. And then now we're going to set up the Google Assistant. Because the Nest Mini is powered by the Google Assistant, where you can ask questions or tell it things to do because it's always ready to help. So as mentioned earlier, if you have Spotify or Netflix or YouTube Music, with the Nest Mini, you can use it to control those apps. So now we're going to go with next. So then if you set up voice match on devices at home, with this, the assistant will recognize your voice on all eligible devices in this home, including devices that you add later. So we're going to set up our voice to connect with the Google Home. So click continue. And then with that, the Google Home, the Nest Mini will recognize your voice. So this is how it will work. They will take clips of your voice to form a unique voice model which is only stored on your devices. So now we're going to go ahead and recognize our voice. So tap agree. And then of course in the iPhone it asks you to access the microphone. So here you click allow. So then it asks you to say certain phrases to pair with the app and the Nest Mini. Okay Google, what's the weather tomorrow? So there we have it. We said a few phrases, 4 phrases. So sounds great. Continue. And then we have to save the audio with the app and the device. Improve audio technologies by saving audio. So then start saving audio. And then you ask here all the terms and conditions. Click I agree. So then you can turn on personal results on devices at home. So then tap turn on. And then your assistant is ready. So you can always make changes to the settings in your Google Home app or Google Assistant app. So tap next. And then you can choose the voice for your assistant. So when you talk to the Google Home Nest Mini, then the assistant, the voice will reply to you. So here you can choose 2 voices. So it's up to you which voice or which gender that you want. So we're going to go ahead and voice 1 and then next. And then what do you want to set up next? You can set up parental control and digital well-being tools in the settings. Or you can do other things here like to listen to music and radio or watch film and TV shows or call friends and family. So we're not going to do any of this. We're going to uncheck this and then tap next. And then of course you can stay in the know and stay updated with Google's hardware products and related features, services and offers. So it's up to you whether you want to be stay updated via email. So you can tap sign up or no thanks. And we're almost finished. So here's the review roughly what you did with the Google Home app and the Google Nest Mini. So we have the devices, services and Wi-Fi. So tap next. And then now to learn what are the controls on your Nest Mini. So if you're familiar with the device already, you can tap not now. Now we're going to go with next because we are very new to the Nest Mini. So for play or pause, you can tap the center. Then tap next. To change the volume, tap the right or left side to change volume. So it's on here. So it's very loud now. And then to soft, lower the volume. I like it that they have the beat here. And then tap next. And then you can turn off or on the mic switch at the slider, the orange slider under the Google Nest Mini here, underneath here. So you can turn on or off the mic. So with that, the mic is off. To turn on the mic, you can turn it on again, turn the slider, and then tap next to the next part. And so your living room speaker is ready because it's now in the living room. If you want to switch it to the bedroom, we will do another tutorial. So click continue and you can just start. So there are some phrases here that you can say, and here are some of the actions that you can do. So let's start with, hey Google. Yep, that's how it is, asking Google. Okay Google. So then tap finish setup, and there we have it. There's one device here, the living room speaker. And so that's the step-by-step guide on how to connect the device with the Google Home app. If you want to get your hands on one of these for your home, you can use my referral link in the description below. And with that, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this channel to stay tuned for more in Tech with iTech Times.